This is CSCS, Canada's biggest racing series and car show, here at Grand Bend Motorplex for round 3. This 2-day event was full of excitement with 2 full days of time attack, drag racing, day and night drifting, and some of the best show cars Ontario has to offer. Special thank you to our sponsors, drivers, and spectators for making this event one to remember. Thank you to our title sponsor for this event. Superspeed Wheels offers the best lightweight wheels for your street or track car so you can go fast and look good at the same time.
Like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch man, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Yeah, I hear him chatting the noise. Can't stop for the talking.
With 2 days of time attack competition, our drivers were really put to the test. Displaying the best of car control while pushing their cars to the absolute limits, these drivers left it all on the track and gave one hell of a show. Let's jump in with Super Street GT Points leader Scott Shadbolt for a lap around the technical layout here at Grand Bend Motorplex. Coming into turn 1, carry as much speed as you can while adjusting your speed and line for a late apex, setting yourself up for 2A and 2B. Exiting 2B, you aim to set up for the upcoming decreasing radius of 4A to 4B. Next up is a short sprint before you enter turn 5 wide and attacking a late apex to carry good exit speed through turn 6. A late apex into turn 7 allows you to build up more speed and stay flatter through turn 8. Another late apex into turn 9 gives you more track to carry speed and right foot to the floor down the back straight. Approaching turn 10A, you test your braking threshold and aim for a midline going through with little steering correction to set your line for a late apex through turn 10B. Exiting 10B, aim to stay on the left curbing to carry speed towards the right curbing and set yourself up for the ideal line going through turn 11, then it's flat out to the finish line.
I'm here with Brad, number 77 in our Super Street GT class. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your car.
Yeah, so I'm Brad Anvar of Anvar Motorsports, father-son kind of race team. This is my 2001 Mazda Miata with a 6.2 liter LS V8 in it. Makes about 500 horsepower and goes pretty good for a little car.
You placed in 3rd place today. Tell us about your lap and how it went today.
Yeah, so I qualified 3rd, so I knew I had some catch up to do, and Tim and Scott didn't make it easy for me. But no, I'm happy. It was a little sloppy, not my best, but good enough for 3rd place, so I'm happy with that.
Tell us what you're going to do in order to catch up to those boys ahead of you.
Well, I'm just going to kind of keep doing what I was doing today and push it maybe a little harder tomorrow and hopefully less mistakes. Getting to know the track now, so hopefully few less mistakes tomorrow and put together some good laps.
Yeah, hey guys, my name's Tim Gaudry and I'm racing in Super Street GT class for the first time. So this is my Corvette, 2003 Corvette Z06. You know, it's very much a street car still. Aside from aero, it's you know, some power mods, small cam, big tires, good brakes, everything you need in the name of reliability, really. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the arms race, we call it, and just keep throwing power and power, but that's not this build. This build is to try to make the most out of what I have. Yeah, weekend's going really good, actually, surprisingly. Yesterday, first in class, also got first fastest time of the day, which was a little unexpected. Today is a little more of a grind. I think the track layout, with missing the twisty bits we had yesterday, that's definitely an advantage for me. So today is a little more of a grind, but we're still doing good. I think I'm sitting 3rd in class right now, 5th overall, and we still have the final, so that's when it really matters, right?
Tell me who you think your biggest competitor is here today, or who you're shooting times against today.
It's definitely Scott in his M3. Brad's here. Brad's running quick, but Scott's been a staple in Super Street. He's always been the guy on the podium. He's always been a guy to gun for. His car is beautiful. very well built, and with his experience, he's tough to beat. So, and again, Brad is just ahead of me right now, so we'll see what we can do about that in the finals.
Yeah, my name is John Romano. Been out here all weekend. Longtime competitor of CSCS. Been here for about, I don't know, I say this is year 6 now. All different cars. This is our 3rd year with the Audi A3 behind us. Yeah, the car itself, it's an A3 by VIN. We did a whole conversion on it, so now it replicates the TCR car. Everything carbon fiber. It's seen quite a bit of an overhaul as far as body's concerned, but the engine's just basically a stage 2 Unitronic tune with the IS38, and she seems to pull pretty good. So the track layout yesterday was very tight and technical. Today it's a lot faster, so we're doing all like sub 1 minute lap times. Cars with big power are really making it on the straights. We are hitting about 200 on the straightaway, which is pretty good for a car of this caliber. Everyone's flying out there. Track conditions are really good, really dry. The air is not too dry outside today, so the cars are liking it. We're all, I think, 4 of us within a second of each other here, so anything can happen in the finals. We were able to pull ahead by, I think we're like 0.016 ahead right now. So it's anyone's game at this point. It's going to be really fun out there. So.
Awesome. I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with me, and good luck with the championships later.
Placing first in our unlimited class with an over 1.5 second lead, Aref Mosebi in an Audi TTRS, followed by Mike Papetpetru in a Porsche 994. These two racers have been battling it out all season. Dominating sports car GT class, Velocity Performance takes first place with Abdul Wasay in a Porsche GT3 RS, and second place with Abdul Malik in a BMW M6. In sports car class, overall points leader Tom Richard takes home another first place in a Chevy Corvette, followed by Milan G in the MB House C63 AMG. Super Street GT is always a class to watch with tight competition and close battles. Tim Gaudry coming in first place in a Chevy Corvette, followed by overall points leader Scott Shadbolt finishing in second place in his E46 M3. With a close margin of 0.3 of a second in Super Street Touring, Michael Ligsay takes first place in his Revolution 6 Honda Civic, with David Balazak finishing nose to tail in his Chevy Corvette. In Super Street class, a new competitor to the series, Awad Ahmed finishes in first place in his Toyota GR Supra, followed by John Romano finishing in second place, less than 1/10 of a second difference in his wild Audi A3. Imran Malik takes home first place in the Street GT class in his Honda Civic Type R. Representing Maruichi Auto, Oscar Tay wins first place in the EK Honda Civic, followed by Precision Motorsports driver Brandon Prasad taking second place in the Acura TSX. Taylor Haggerty takes home first place in Street class, piloting a Subaru BRZ, finishing 5/1000ths of a second ahead of Velocity Performance's Kui Feng Law in a BMW M4. The ongoing battle between production GT points leader Luke Lay and Sheng Pua continues, as Luke places first in a Toyota GR86 and Sheng finishing in a close second in his Mitsubishi Evo X. Andre Pires finishing first in the production touring class piloting the Revolution 6 Honda Civic Si, followed by Fashad Sani in his Nissan R32 GTR Skyline. In production class, overall points leader Jason Prasad continues to build his championship, finishing first place in his Infiniti G37, with Avery Malhotra taking home second place in his Toyota Celica GTS. For race 2 on Sunday, July 21st, we ran a modified track. Leading the Unlimited GT class, Alex Vonghay places first in his wild Honda Civic. Aref Mosebi taking home a double win weekend, finishing first place in the Unlimited class in his Audi TTRS. The domination continues in Sports Car GT class for Velocity Performance, with Abdul Wasay finishing first place in a Porsche GT3 RS and Abdul Malik taking home second place in a BMW M6. Tom Richard finishing first place in the sports car class with a Chevy Corvette, followed by the MB House C63 AMG taking home second place, piloted by Milan G. Flipping the script from race 1, Scott Shadbolt finishes first place in the Super Street GT class with his E46 M3, followed by Tim Gaudry in second place, piloting his Chevy Corvette. Super Street Touring points leader Mike Ligsay continues to stack points for the championship, finishing first place in the Revolution 6 Civic. Overall points leader in Super Street class, John Romano takes the lead back, finishing first in the Audi A3. followed by Yalong Wang in second place driving a Porsche GT4. In the Street GT class, Tony Nguyen fights his way to first place in a Subaru WRX, with Imran Malik finishing second in his Honda Civic Type R. The battle continues in Street Touring class, with Oscar Tay finishing first place in the Maruichi Auto EK Honda Civic, with Brandon Prasad coming in second place in the Precision Motorsports Acura TSX, and Dugan McGee, pulling a miraculous overnight engine swap in his Honda Civic, manages to clutch third place. Taking home first place in Street class, Graham Johnson in a Honda Civic Type R, clutching the win with just over a tenth of a second lead. Following within a hair width behind, Andrew Spears takes home second place in a BMW M2. In Production GT, Luke Lay continues the lead with his Toyota GR86, with Blake Clifford taking home second place in a Nissan 350Z. Turning the tables in Production Touring, Lance McGrath finishes first place in a Toyota GR86. Rashad Sani taking home second place in the Nissan R32 GTR Skyline. In Production class, Robert Mandrew finishes first place in a Nissan Altima, followed by Jason Yang in a Subaru BRZ taking home second place. In overall championship point standings, leading our Unlimited GT class, Alex Vonghay in the Wild Honda Civic, followed by Bevan Gray in the Can-Jam Motorsports STI holding down second place. The Unlimited class is led by Aref Mosebi in an Audi TTRS, followed by Mike Papapetru piloting a Porsche 994, and Spencer Brown, currently third in overall points in the Maruichi Racing Audi RS3 TCR LMS. Leading the Sports Car GT class, currently in first place, Abdul Wasay driving the Velocity Performance Porsche 992 GT3 RS, while teammate Abdul Malik takes second place with the Velocity Performance BMW M6, and third place held down by William Key in the M-Tech BMW M2. Currently leading in the sports car class is Tom Richard in a Corvette, with Milan G in the MB House Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG. Super Street GT is a highly competitive class and definitely one to keep an eye on. Leading the class is Scott Shadbolt in his BMW E46 M3 in first place, with Tim Gaudry in a Corvette currently in second place. Brad Anvar is holding down third place in an LS-powered Miata, just at the heels of Tim. Michael Ligsay dominating Super Street Touring with a big lead in points, pushing the Revolution 6 Honda Civic. David Balazic currently in second place in a Corvette, and Haojun Liang in third place with the M-Tech Audi TT. In the Super Street class, John Romano leading the overall points with an Audi A3 sporting a TCR replica kit, Marlon Tariga in the Revolution 6 Eagle Talon, and a new challenger, Awad Ahmed, doing well in third place with a Toyota GR Supra. M-Tech is holding down the Street GT class in points, with Henfei Zhang in first place leading with a BMW M2 competition, Ming Zhao Chen in second with a BMW M2, and Imran Malik in third place with a Honda Civic Type R. Street Touring class is led by Brandon Prasad in the Precision Motorsports Acura TSX in first place. In second place, Oscar Tay in the Maruichi Racing Honda EK Civic, and Dugan McGee is currently in third place, also in a Honda EK Civic. Eric Churong defends his first place lead in street class driving a Subaru STI, with Taylor Haggerty ready to tip the scales in second place in his Subaru BRZ, and Alex Chen in a very close third place, also in a Subaru BRZ. With a nearly perfect season, Luke Lay in a Toyota GR86 leads the Production GT class. Shang Pua currently in second place in a Mitsubishi Evo X, and Blake Clifford in third place piloting a Nissan 350Z. In the Production Touring class, Lance McGrath is your current points leader in a Toyota GR86. Andre Pyers in second with the Revolution 6 Honda Civic SI, and Farshad Sani in third place with a Nissan R32 GTR Skyline. Jason Prasad is the current points leader in production class with an Infiniti G37, with Jordan Kobayashi in second driving a Subaru STI, and Rishba Jain in third place with a Mazda Miata. Our highlight driver this weekend was Dugan McGee, who showed everyone what passion, determination, and driving skill really is. Dugan pushed his car to the limit during Saturday's Max Attack race, and as luck would have it, blew his motor. But that wasn't going to stop him from showing everyone what he's got. Pulling an all-nighter to do an engine swap on his EK Civic, there was nothing that was going to stop him from proving his driving skills on and off the track.
This is wild.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have that. That would have been either a win or a second place for sure.
100%, man. You're crushing it.
And I heard the whole crowd was going crazy. So.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get you talking about it?
For sure.
So what happened?
So we blew the car up doing Max Attack on Saturday at Grand Bend. We were getting chased by the GT3 Porsche. It was quite a race. We were just pulling away from them on the back straight here at Grand Bend. And car let go. I'm not sure what's wrong, but it let out a big cloud of smoke. So something's hurting the motor. But it's not going to stop us. We got another motor going right now, and we're going to be ready for Sunday.
You expect to sleep at a track? Come on.
No, man.
All the way to London for another motor.
Yep.
And an engine hoist.
Yep.
That's wild.
John, get in there and do the honors. He's sitting down. That's not happening. My check engine light comes on with no light. Success! Woo! Woo!
It was a special weekend for our drifters who brought their A game for 2 full days of drifting, including one of the best night drifting sessions ever. Let's check in with a few of the drivers and see their take on drifting this weekend.
Hi guys, I'm with Dan, one of our drifters here at CSCS Grand Bend. Can you introduce yourself and give us a little bit of info on your car?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone knows me as Dan OD. I run Slide Jobs, that's my Instagram. Behind me we got my C5 Corvette I built from a shell. Everyone seems to want to know what's done to the motor, and basically it's just a junkyard 6.0 with all the stuff you do to it. It makes about 420 wheel, and it's everything that you need to be out here on the track today. If you ever run into some trouble, you just stab the gas and you're back sideways on it. I'm really enjoying the track today, putting in 3rd gear and trying to get the wheel speed up and get lots of smoke and put on a bit of a show for the fans. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
Can you tell me a little bit about the night drifting yesterday and your experience with that? Was it something that is new to you or something that you do often?
No, the night drifting was definitely like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to put the underglow on the car and to have those like Fast and Furious moments. I keep saying 20-year-old me was so excited, and to take it out in the dark and have your lights on and do that, it's not something we get to do every day, so it's definitely exciting. We had a blast.
That's great, man. Well, I'm glad you're out here, and I wish you the best for the rest of the day. Keep killing it out there. What's up, guys? This is Mike, another one of our drifters here at CSCS Grand Bend. Mike, can you properly introduce yourself and give us a little insight on your car?
Hey guys, my name is Mike, and this is my Volvo 740. I've been driving this thing for probably the last 5 years now. It's my daily, my drift car, and my tow rig to tow the trailer here to drift events.
That's awesome, man. So it's an everything car for you.
Yeah, no, it works pretty well. I can even sleep in it if I want to. So the drifting's been pretty great so far. I kind of ran into some issues the first session of the first day, so I had to go home and get some parts, but we got it back together for the night session, and I got to drive at the end of the day. So all things considered, it was a bit of a mission, but totally worth it.
That's a proper hustle. Tell us a little bit more about the night drifting. Was it a new experience for you? Do you get to do it often?
I've definitely done it once before. It's cool, but I definitely need brighter headlights because I just have my stock halogen bulbs in there, and it was pretty dark for me, but once you learn the course, it's not too bad, and you guys had some lights out there that definitely really helped, so it's definitely a cool experience because we don't really get to do it too often.
Guys, we're here with Julian, the second part of our drifting Volvo duo. Julian, can you tell us a little bit about your car and yourself?
Hi, I'm Julian. This is my 1990 Volvo 760. It's fairly stock, some very minor bolt-on mods, some steering and welded diff, and keeping it very, very simple, but like dumb reliable. So.
Simple is good, man. About the drifting this weekend, how are you feeling about it? How's the course treating?
It's fun. It's really fast, and nighttime was very fun.
Tell us a little bit more about nighttime. Was there anything crazy that happened last night?
The night drifting's fun with all like the underglow. It's party vibe, that kind of stuff. I'd like to see more of it. It's fun.
King of the Hill is awarded to the drifter who checked all the boxes of speed, angle, and line with consistency, whether solo or tandem, displaying ultimate car control. Taking home the award, a CSCS drift veteran, Brad Powell, in a yellow Nissan S13 Coupe. Best team tandems are awarded to the drifters who displayed the best tandem-style driving, showing the ability to match the other car's speed, initiation, angle, and being as close to the other cars as possible, oftentimes lightly grazing doors. Best team tandems go to Lucas Malik, Milos Trikulja, Samuel Orozco, Troy Morris, and Sebastian McCready. Spirit of the Drift award goes to the driver who shows they can drive aggressively with consistency, control, and a drive to push the envelope to try more extreme techniques. Dylan Harlow earns the award throwing down backwards entries in his stock FRS with a homemade angle kit. Judge's choice goes to the driver who shows something special and unique, but still puts on a great display of car control. Michael Gajar in his bright red FRS with wild arrow throwing it in sideways takes home the Judge's Choice Award. Cleanest line goes to the drifter who displayed the ability to carry the most amount of speed through the course while keeping angle with minimal to no steering corrections, and manages to keep it on track all day. Julian Dysliozinski in a unique and styling Volvo earns the Cleanest Line Award. Best Lights is an exclusive award for the night drifting special to the drifter with the best lighting. A gray E36 with underglow paired with evil red angel eyes, Blake Simpson takes home the Best Lights Award. Our Show and Shine competitors traveled from far and wide to get to CSCS to show off their amazingly unique rides. Let's check in with a few of the best rides that came out to flex what they've got.
I'm here with Patty here for our CSCS Show and Shine at Grand Bend. Patty, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and the crews that you're representing today?
Hi, I'm Patty, and this is my 2018 Honda Civic Coupe Touring with an SI engine. I'm here representing Revolution. I'm from Barrie, so quite a distance to come, but it was a nice cruise up. First #1 mod, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is my air ride. I'm like so impressed with it now that I have it. I don't know how I did without it. Another one of my favorites is my upgraded 271 W1 Turbo. I love the sounds. I love just to push it just to hear the sounds. My next favorite is my interior. I took a set of SI seats and I had them reupholstered, black and gold to match the theme of my car. There's a lot of cool cars, and I can't wait to get over to the track and see the drifting cars. That's why I came today too.
Hi guys, it's Aiden. I drive a 2017 Focus RS, part of Shoguns. My three favorite mods, I would say, are definitely the wheels. They're Ken Block signature wheels, so they're one of my favorites. Definitely got to say the carbon fiber. I've got extensive amount of carbon and continue to want to get more. And thirdly, the splitter kit. The full chassis mount splitter is definitely one of my favorites.
How are you feeling about CSCS today?
I've always been blown away with how many cars that show up, the amount of detail that's in everything. It's honestly inspiring, and the amount of support from everybody in the car community is great. The Shoguns guys here that I joined recently, been amazing support lately, and super excited to continue coming to more CSCS events.
Sure, yeah, I'm Justin. I own a wrap shop called Menace Rides. We're in Hamilton. This is my 2017 3500 Ram dually.
I know there's a lot on this truck, but can you tell us the 3 favorite mods that you have done to this truck?
For sure, one's got to be the wrap. It's just out over the top. Second's got to be my cage, custom made off a napkin drawing. And the third, it's got to be a mix between the wheels and the front bumper. Everything's just over the top. Got 24-inch by 14s on the front, non-dually wheels, so they poke out, and so far haven't gotten in trouble for it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, like from the truck, drifting, time attack, drag racing in the show. There's too much. I literally, like, just walking the pit is like a car show on its own. Like, it's pretty wild.
The Grand Bend Motorplex is known for hosting some of the best drag racing events in Canada, and our racers did not disappoint. Let's check in with a few of our drivers and see their take on the weekend tearing up the drag strip.
Hi guys, my name is Jason Carter. I'm from the Ruthven or Leamington area. My car is a 91 Honda CRX. I rebuilt it from the ground up about 12 years ago. Started out with a B20 naturally aspirated and just kind of progressed into turbo and then to the B18C turbo, and from 300 horse to 556 now. So kind of making my way up and dropping in time and doing my best to see a 10-second pass. Well, I've made a couple passes so far, but I've had to kind of baby it off the line. So I snapped an axle yesterday. Spent 15-20 minutes changing out for another axle. Unfortunately, the one that I have is not as strong as the original one that I snapped. So been kind of feathering the clutch off the line, which results in slower 60-foot times. Not what you want to see, but hey, you know, that's part of racing, right?
Of the cars out today on the strip, is there anybody that really impressed you out there?
Probably Chris here behind me. He's running a naturally aspirated B-Series motor, and he's in a street modified class, a 12-second class. That's phenomenal. I'm not slowing down to go into his class. So I was there a couple years ago, and I want to keep bringing those ETs down. So.
Oh, you got it, man. Progression is everything. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me, and good luck out there.
All right, appreciate it, Mike. Have a good one.
Of course. Hi, my name is Santiago Mendoza. I'm own and driver of the all-wheel drive B series, right? This is a new setup right now that we're implementing right now and trying to figure it out, getting some data. You know, the track is treating me like really good. So far, I went like A6, right? We get some data. We're ready to make the other pass for the finals, and then I think everything will be okay. I'm planning to go 7s this week, so I hope we can get it.
That's awesome, man. Can you tell us a little bit about your day at the event? How is everything going?
Awesome. Nice people. I come with my family, friends. I have a beautiful time. Yeah.
That's great. So your pit crew is your family here?
Exactly. Everybody. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful, man. So you make it a whole family event.
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit more in detail about the mods on your car, or anything specific that you can tell that's bringing this power?
So basically it's like it's a B series, like I say. Everything PPG, transmission, PPG, transfer casing. Basically, it's the seat. It's a Heltec computer, right? X3. We're making 1,300 horsepower with 55 pounds. You know, sometimes at the track, depending the track situation, we can open at 75 pounds. So guessing 1,500 horsepower.
That's wild, man. This thing is an absolute beast. Well, I really appreciate you talking with us today, and I hope you have a good final run.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We've been here at CSCS. We've been racing since 2003, and it's just been a great weekend, a great day. We raced our teammate. We're from Split Fire Performance in Brampton, and we raced our teammate Danny in the Murder Civic, and he just outran us by a tiny bit. But if we're going to lose to someone, it's got to be our teammate.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a good spirit to have about this as well. Just overall, how was your weekend here?
The weekend's been great. I can't say the track conditions were ideal. This has nothing to do with anything. That's what happens. And with these cars, it's really battle to the end is whose car can survive. And we did a really good this weekend. It was a great show up. The Pro 8 class had one of its best showings that it's had in a couple of years. So we're really proud. And most of it is from our shop. So we're really proud to represent and come out for CSCS and always support when we can.
That's awesome. It's great that you always come out to CSCS. What keeps bringing you back to CSCS?
Oh gosh, we love it. We love the ambiance. We love coming out to Grand Bend, spending the weekend, going to Cayuga, just seeing all of our friends. I mean, we've been doing it for so long, and we've been inundated with such love when we come here. All the fans, like I could say that people come up to us and say, you know, we've seen you on YouTube, and really get the chance to meet everybody. So it's been a fantastic weekend. The weather held up for us. It's a little bit sticky, but it's all good. And night racing is always really fun, so I'm glad that we had that this weekend as well.
Our winner for our Garage 16 Pure Street 12.90 index goes to Gary McDonald in his Honda Civic. Chris Snyder, also in a Honda Civic, takes our Garage 16 Street Modified 11.90 index. Jason Carter, coming in hot in his Honda CRX, takes our Garage 16 Super Street 10.90 index. Jay Prasad wins our bracket class in his Ford Mustang. For our Pro 8, Danny De Silva takes the win with his Honda Civic, and for our Pro 7 class, Santiago Mendoza takes the win in his Honda Civic. And that's a wrap for CSCS Round 3 at the Grand Bend Motorplex. Special thank you to our sponsors, drivers, and spectators. We'll catch you at the next one.